I'm going to expose to you the real reason why I was able to sign my first social media marketing client. I'm going to be sharing with you a term that myself and my student success manager have coined. I haven't heard this used anywhere else, and I haven't seen anybody else talk about it. In fact, in most YouTube videos of other people talking about building an agency, they might talk about how you need a service and you potentially need a niche, but what they don't talk about is the fact that you need service and niche synergy. This synergy defines the type of service you offer and how that links to the specific type of business owner that you're offering that service to. So many people get this wrong, and this is the core reason of why so many people fail with their SMMA business. Obviously, if you're working with my team, my student success manager, and myself inside of my program, we've got you covered. We won't let that happen to you. But if you're not, keep watching this video. So I've got an example here that's going to illustrate my point. Right, so let's assume that you've decided you want to work with coffee shops. Is it the perfect niche? Not in my eyes. Can it work? Yes, it can. Now, your local coffee shop gets hit up by dozens of marketers every week, and they're all pretty good. They've got track records, they've worked with a bunch of clients before, and they've built themselves up a bit of a name in their local community. But here's the problem. They all have the same problem. They are not specialists. They're literally generalists, marketers that can figure out how to market sometimes for their clients. They're not the go-to marketer for coffee shops. They're just really good marketers that will work with any type of business. Now, you, on the other hand, you don't have as much experience as those marketers, but what you do have is something very, very different. So you have positioned yourself, using my team and I's help, as the go-to coffee shop marketer. You have a sole vision to only serve coffee shops. No restaurants, no gyms, no lawyers, just coffee shops. So here's a couple things we've done together. First, we've built out your case study to show that you know everything about their industry and how to market their industry on social media. This case study shows your expertise and your knowledge, and we don't even need previous experience or results to do this. And secondly, most importantly, you are extremely passionate about their business because you have decided they are the only type of business that you're going to help. So you know all the mechanics of their business. You know how they make money, you know how they get their supplies, you know the average profit margin, cost per goods sold, all the metrics you could think of, you know it. And the most important thing is that these business owners start to pick up on this, because when they get hit with all the logic and the reason, right? All the experienced marketers, but hey, here's my results and I've done this, this, and this before. But then they see you, where they see this emotion, this passion, this true understanding of their business. Who are they going to go with? We don't make decisions based on logic. Some people have an inclination to use logic as a key part of their decision-making process. But most of us make our decisions based on emotion, and we validate them with logic. Businesses do this too. And I, as an owner of multiple businesses, I do this. There's many people I've hired, many softwares I've paid for that may not have had years of experience or the most impressive results in the world, but they had my emotion, and that's why I bought. So think about it. Are they going to make the logical decision and find the experienced marketer who doesn't really know their industry, take a punt, hopefully they can make it work, and actually pay them more money because they're experienced and they demand way more money than you? Or are they going to save some money, pay less money to you, the new person on the block, who knows way more about their industry and has a true passion for their industry? Look, I know who I would pick, and I've already made those decisions as I've just mentioned. I've hired people based on that right there. So look, here's my point, right? Starting your marketing business without experience or being the best marketer in the world, it's not a problem unless you choose it to be a problem. Look, when you start going to the gym and you start lifting weights, you experience what we call noob gains. You start seeing crazy results in your first few weeks. You're putting on muscle, you're getting leaner, you can see your abs, you've got a bicep vein. You're progressing way faster than experienced bodybuilders. Even though you're doing less work than them, you've got way less experience, and you don't really know what you're doing. And the same usually happens in your marketing journey. You show up with enthusiasm, you build out that dope case study with my team, you sign your first client, your confidence skyrockets, your clarity and your proof to yourself that you can make this happen becomes embedded in your mind, and you get noob gains. You get 1 client, 2 client, 3 clients extremely fast, and you scale in that manner. So look, all I'm trying to say is the time to start is now. I know you've been putting this off. I know you think you need to watch another YouTube video before you start. You need to know just that little bit more, and then you'll be confident to pull the trigger. Trust me, I've been there. I spent absolutely dozens of hours watching content, feeling like I was learning something, feeling like that, with the extra video, I would be ready. And one day I would make the leap. That day never came for about 2 years until I decided, hey, you know what? Enough is enough. Let me just do this. Let me start. And that's what I'd love for you to do right now. If you know the time is now, you know what to do. Join me on this journey. And if not, I guess I'll see you in the next video.